Hello everyone. Welcome to this session on A for Bharat Hackathon Kickoff. We'll wait for 3 more minutes for people to join, and then we'll get it started. So if you have any queries, if you want to ask us or Ansh, so please feel free to post it in the YouTube comments. So we'll be happy to answer your queries. I'll be starting in another minute. So Okay, hello everyone. Very good morning for everyone who is joining us today for this A for Bharat Hackathon Kickoff. So before going into the session, I would like to highlight few of our achievements which we have achieved part of AWS Group Madurai. Since we are nearing the year end, I would like to highlight whatever we have done so far in the year for you to get an overview of how UG Madurai has impacted the learners across India. So first, as many of you know, we used to run a program called Builder Skill Sprint Program. So every month we'll choose a particular theme, and we'll be having one or two live sessions followed by a hands-on learning. So we have successfully completed 6 editions of Builder Skill Sprint Program. So ranging from DevOps. Yep. So ranging from DevOps data, serverless, Gen AI, networking, and even last month we conducted a session on containers. So we have more than 1,000 plus learners joining across the 6 editions, and the engagement was like 100 to 200 people per session. So the other initiative which we run as part of user group Madurai is College Cloud Champs program. So in last quarter we had around five colleges as part of this program. So this year we have partnered with AWS User Group Bengaluru, and we have onboarded more than like 12 plus colleges across India. So we are like 20 plus colleges under our Champs program. So Champs program is like we have specific student leaders selected in each campuses, and they'll be helping to run AWS events in their campuses. So they are the sole spokes for AWS learning in their colleges and to run all the events which the two user groups run. And we have done other major collaborative events across India. So few to highlight is like AWS Community Bengaluru. We also have been attended DevSphere Bengaluru, where we showcase few of our projects which we have done as part of AWS User Group Madurai. Also, we successfully completed our first student engagement days of TN this year. So we had around 350 plus participants and 12 plus sessions. And the more highlight of this session is like we had around eight first time speakers in this community day attending. Also, we had around four plus generative AI booths, so where participants can come in and experience the generative AI. So we had a good engagements across these booths. To put it in numbers, we had around 500 plus engagements across these booths. Uh, Also, other few key projects which I want to highlight as part of User Group Madurai is like we have come up with an website, so where you can track all your monthly participations, your like we used to provide user group points for attending session, submitting an hands-on challenge, and all such things. And we also were running AWS News Digest agent. So you could have also seen like we'll be posting LinkedIn messages also. Vivek will be creating an video for every week. What are the new news from AWS? What are the new features and community blogs and all those things we'll be highlighting as part of this particular project. Also, we had few agentic tools which we created as part in this year. One to highlight is the Agent Studio, which had a very high impact. So we had showcased this particular project in many AWS events, and we had got very good impact and good feedback on this Agent Studio project, which helped more people to get started using Strands SDK and also create agents like from start. So this was few of our projects and initiatives to highlight what we have done as part of 2025. So we are hoping to do more in the upcoming year. So concluding that, I would like to welcome Ansh, so who is an DevRel in AWS. Uh, uh, so he'll be walking us through like what A4 Bharat Hackathon is and what you can expect from this particular hackathon, and so and what are the like timeline like if you are aware of what this particular hackathon is, so there is like this hackathon is like will be running around like for 3 months, and he'll be walking you across what can you expect in the complete timeline and what are the key dates and what you can expect from AWS, like what they are helping us to get empowered with this Gen AI tools like Bedrock, Amazon QCLI, Kiro, and etc. So until with further ado, I'd like to welcome Ansh. Ansh.
Hey, hi Pubalan. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. It's a Sunday morning and I see so many people here. Thank you so much for dedicating your time to join us for the kickoff session for AI for Bharat. And I know it's still early in the morning on a weekend, so just so excited to see you all and we can get started. I'll just share my screen and take you through the essentials of what are we trying to do with this hackathon, what are the timelines, and how you can optimize and maximize your experience. 1 minute, just give me a moment. Yeah, so here we go. Um, Yeah. So, why am I here and who am I to talk about this program? My name is Ansh. I am from the developer relations team at AWS. Fortunately, my passion and my job role coincide. So, it is to enable developers to bring out their best work by crafting and curating campaigns, experiences, and engagements where they could bring out their best works and provide them the tools and resources to do so. So, AI for Bharat is one such initiative where we've had the opportunity to lay down a roadmap ending with rewards to enable developers to learn with us and then build with us and then get rewarded for the same. What is this program about? So AI for Bharat is a two-phase program where we want developers to start learning with us. We take them, we handhold through starting from if you have no knowledge about AI to being able to build end-to-end Gen AI applications powered by AI and not just deploy them locally on your computer, but with the power of cloud, be able to scale it to thousands of users. We all have built our own applications in our local systems, and then we go like, oh, it worked on my system, but how do I ensure that I know the nuances of deploying and of allowing multiple users to be able to use it? That's where the power of cloud comes in. So the idea of this journey is to take you from not knowing about Gen AI applications or AI in general and being able to integrate into your applications locally and then deploy them globally. So AWS is one such hyperscaler cloud provider which can enable you to do that. And throughout this journey, we'll be able to take you from building locally and deploying globally. So the hackathon is primarily divided into two phases. One is the learning phase, and second, as I mentioned, is the building phase. In the learning phase, which has already started since 10th of November, we will host a series of hands-on workshops and sessions which will enable you from not knowing anything about AI to being able to build end-to-end Gen AI applications. We've already had like an introductory session to Kiro, which I'll talk about later in the day today, and the next workshop about building um, a content summarizer app using Amazon Bedrock is happening next week. How can I book it? How can you be? I be a part of it? I will take you to the platform going forward, and then with me you can book your next slot and join us for the workshop. Within the learning phase, it's not just about being able to learn, but also prove that you've had this learning and move ahead in the industry. How does that happen? For each workshop that you attend and the prototypes that you build, you also get an industry verified certification for AI for Bharat, which verifies your credentials that, hey, I know how to build a content summarizer app that enables me to build anything else that I want. And that's not all you'll be building. You will be learning about uh, RAG, you will be learning about agentic architectures, agentic workflows, you'll be building agents that do business analysts for you. So it's going to be a lot of things, and you can get certified for doing all of them. Next, when we complete our learning phase and we have all the skills and we are ready to start building now, we move into the building phase, which starts January 2026, sometime around 10th, 13th January. I'll show you the timelines going forward. The building phase is a national hackathon where we will have problem statements separately for students and for professionals. The idea is that whatever you've learned and what you already know, using that, build prototypes, build solutions, submit your ideas, and the top ideas would be mentored by AWS experts, other industry experts, and then we can move into the finale of the hackathon, and the top participants will get rewards up to 40 lakh, and they will get a chance to present these solutions to the best of the industry. So, who can participate in this hackathon? This hackathon is open for one and all. We've not restricted it to anybody, depending on either you're a student who's just starting his career and has no idea about what is cloud, what is AI. The curriculum is designed in a way that it takes you from, hey, I don't know anything about this, to, hey, I can build anything using GenAI and AWS. So if you're a student who's just starting his career in the second year, third year, and you want industry recognition and being able to develop and deploy like an enterprise developer, here's your chance. Professionals who are already into the industry and want to take the development to the next level, Here's your chance as well. Uh, when we move into the hackathon, the problem statements for the professionals and the students are separate. So you get your, you can learn at your own pace, do your own thing, and submit your solutions. Next category is for startups. So startups who already use Gen AI in their day to day, or who don't and are planning to do so, we are also covering a range of enterprise use cases, uh, professional standard tooling that we'll be talking about. So startups can join, learn, and then build. And then uh, the real opportunity for them also lies in the industry connections that they'll be making throughout this journey. And freelancers, of course, if you just want to upgrade your skills, you want to add AI to your set of projects, to your portfolio, this is your perfect chance to do so. I do see a question in the chat. AWS user group mentorship session. Yes, I will be talking about that. But since I just saw the question, let me bring it up. Within the learning phase itself, throughout the country, at least in 15 plus cities, we will be hosting meetups in collaboration with the AWS user groups. We had the first in-person meetup as the part of the learning stage in Hyderabad on 15th of November. We just had one more yesterday in Bangalore. Thanks to Vivek and team for leading that. Another one in Pune yesterday as well. So throughout this journey, we will have meetups in collaboration with the AWS user group. Just find your local user group, see if they're doing an AI for Bharat meetup, and you can have all the learnings that we'll be doing online in person. We have a meetup coming soon for AWS user group Madurai. Stay tuned, check the page, and I'll be excited to see you. Now, moving on to the next thing about AI for Bharat. What are the benefits? Yeah, I purposely did not answer the question of do we get AWS credits to deploy our solutions. I will cover it in this slide. Yeah, so the benefits include a prize pool of 40,000 INR, which is spread across professional tracks, students tracks, and in the learning phase as well. How am I winning awards in the learning phase? We have something in store for you where you get rewarded for learning, and I'll be talking about more in the next slide there. You can get certifications. So for each workshop that you do and each prototype that you build, each solution that you come build end to end, you get certified and rewarded for the same. How do I do that? On the portal, finish your workshop, write a blog post about what you've built, go to the submission section and submit the what you built, how you built it, and the end screen of it, and you can get an official AI for Bharat certification for the same workshop. Expert access, that's my favorite part. When I started my career, I did not know anybody to tell me how can I become a solutions architect, how can I become an engineer at AWS. So the opportunity to connect with mentors and directly get their insights and inputs from people who've been in the industry for so long is a total game changer. I wish I had that, so I created this opportunity where you can have that. National recognition. So when we move into the hackathon phase, the top solutions will be invited to one of our tier one events at AWS. Uh, with thousands of people there. I'm not taking any names, which event is going to be, but I'm sure all of you can take a guess there. The top solutions will have the chance to demo it to thousands of people and in person at an AWS event. And also, we have a media partner for this initiative called Your Story, who will be documenting your journey and posting about it on through their mediums and using the official AWS channels as well. So that builds credentials for you when you step out into the industry. And networking. It all comes down to the network and the people you meet during the journey. As I earlier mentioned, based on Vivek's question, that do we about the user group meetups, find your local user group meetup, go meet people in person. It usually happens on Saturdays, so it won't conflict with your work or your college. Just go meet your local user group, network with them, learn with them together, and throughout this whole initiative in the online format as well, you will be doing the workshops in teams where you will be working with a random set of people and learning from their experiences and their journey. So it's a great opportunity to know other people, how they build, how they think, and build with them. For the hackathon phase, the evaluation criteria is primarily based on four key pillars, which is again the technical excellence. That's all it comes down to. Innovation and creativity. We just don't want to see the same applications that we've been seeing always. Be creative, be bold, don't make the to do app. I mean, of course to do apps are great, but that's how we've all that's the first prototype we've all built using agentic id solutions. So be creative, build something new, build something innovative, build something that solves for Bharat. That's what it's all about. Impact and the relevance of your solution. As I mentioned, that this is the concept is called AI for Bharat. And if we build solutions that can bring real impact and are relevant to the society, that's what we are looking out for. Because it's not, the journey does not end at the hackathon. We want to mentor you, we want to continue the journey of building with you and create impact, real impact for the society. And the completeness is presentation, because there is no good solution which isn't complete. If you think it can evolve along the way, that's great, that's perfect, that's how a product journey looks like. But the current prototype that you're submitting has to be sufficient enough to solve for those use cases, and ideally there should not be much leaks in the solution. The hackathon timeline, I'll just be brief about this slide because it's pretty self explanatory and it's also on the website. So you can just go check it out, and plan accordingly, plan your schedule accordingly. So, as I mentioned, registration phase is already started. It's going to be there until February. So, hurry up, register now. The earlier you register, the more you'll be able to get out of this initiative. The problem statements get released in January again. The shortlist announcement is on Feb 10th. Then after the first round of evaluations, we do the first shortlist announcement, and then the final shortlist gets announced on 10th of March. And then you'll have a very nice virtual pitching session, like a real Shark Tank, where you come present your solutions to the industry experts, and they'll give you feedback, ask you questions. Yeah, that's my favorite part of hackathons. For the learning phase, we have the workshops which start from 10th of November to Jan 11th. Every week there will be a workshop throughout this initiative. The first workshop starting on 25th of November. Each workshop each week will have 3 slots. So let's say for the first week we are building a content summarizer, and I want to get access to a real AWS environment. So out of the 3 slots, you can book one of the slots as per your convenience, and the slot is for 48 hours. Book that slot, watch the video where the presenter takes you through that workshop, and join one of the slots to try it hands on within AWS environment. And yes, you don't need any credits for that, because the AWS environment functions inside AWS Workshop Studio, where the resources are provisioned for you and taken care by AWS. So the idea of making you a hands-on learner, that's where Workshop Studio comes in. So hurry up, book your slot before it gets all booked out. And it does. The first workshop is indeed all booked out. So join the next workshop, which starts from 2nd of December. Go to the hackathon portal right away and book your slot. Idea submission phase is on 15 Jan to 25th Jan. And then once your idea is selected, you develop a prototype out from it. And before we walk into the pitching session, we'll also teach you how to pitch. And the virtual pitching for the professional track is again on 17th of March. So here it is what I was talking about, that you can win awards while learning. We just concluded our first session on Kiro, where we explained what is Kiro and why should I use Kiro. To briefly tell you, Kiro is an agentic IDE by AWS, and Within Kiro, you can work in vibe coding method. Like you can just prompt it out and say, hey, this is what I want, and Kiro will beautifully output that out for you. Or you can do some using something which is a differentiator for Kiro and my personal favorite feature, spec driven development. So it lays down the specifications of what you're trying to do, breaks it down into simple steps, complex application into simple steps, and executes it one by one. To learn more about what is spec driven development and what can I build with it, watch the introductory session by one of our speakers, Shubham Londe and Prabhuji from AWS. It's live on the platform. After this presentation, I'll just take 5 minutes to show you around the platform and how can I watch these sessions, book these slots, and all answer all those questions. Now, coming back to Kiro Heroes. So, throughout the learning phase, you will be allowed to participate in the Kiro's Heroes Challenge, where each week we will release a unique problem statement, not a problem statement, but like a direction of what to build. You can go download Kiro, build using Kiro the solution for that particular week, and submit it on the hackathon platform to win prizes. The process is simple. You build a solution for the particular idea or the problem statement for that week. You document what you built by a blog on AWS Builder Center. This is what I built. This was the problem statement. Hey, and this is also how I used Kiro, and this is the final outcome. Share the GitHub repo with us, share the blog post with us, all you can do on the hackathon platform, and submit those things in time, because this is a weekly challenge. It ends every week. If let's say you took 3 days to build something super cool for that week, but the challenge is moved on to the next week, we won't be able to help you out. So be careful and mindful about the timeline. Now I'm going to talk about the weekly prizes that you can do for Kiro for Heroes. This is the gold winner prize, and it's not throughout the Kiro Hero Challenge. This you can win every single week. Yeah, it will take some time to reach you because we need to ship these items. But yeah, you will be winning that week and you'll be getting that assurance that, hey, I won it this week. The gold winner can win a Keychron wireless mechanical keyboard with a mechanical mouse and some other swags like stickers, uh, NFC tags, and other things which can allow you to be more productive and hack your way into things. The silver winner gets a Gabbett Smart Ring. This is a prize I wish I would have won. So I'm glad that this is one of the prizes. Track your health, track your fitness, be most optimize your vitals. The bronze winner is a Mokobara Transit backpack. So all of these prizes you can win on a weekly basis. So just learn what is Kiro, watch the session, start building using it, submit your ideas, and take these awards on a weekly basis. That's pretty much it about AI for Bharat. I will just take 1 more minute to show you around the platform, and then we can come back and take the questions. Uh, Let me know if my screen is visible. Yeah, I guess it is. So this is how the hackathon portal looks like. Once you go to the AI for Bharat registration page, register yourself, and you're done registering, you come into the dashboard on the AI for Bharat initiative. So all of the workshops that will happen are listed here, and you can go to the submission section, carefully see what am I submitting for. This is the workshop one, which is going to go live on 25th. You will be provisioned an AWS environment in the workshop studio. Use that, start building something, take document your journey to write a blog on AWS Builder Center, take a screenshot of what you built, put them all together, go to the select one of the challenges here, like this is the first workshop that I did, submit the hands-on completion proof, like the screenshot, like the end product, like a small snippet of what you built, and the Builder Center blog link of what you built. This is where you win awards now. So this is the Kiro Week One Challenge. It's called Micro Tools. You can, for the first week, we are keeping it simple. Just build a single purpose website that solves one tiny annoying problem elegantly. Yeah, you could say that's a personal reason to have this challenge because there are so many tiny annoying problems, and with your help, we can solve them. So build the project using Kiro. Ensure that you're submitting a public repository with the complete project code and include the .kiro directory. Write a technical blog post about it on Builder Center, what you did and how Kiro helped and what was the outcome for it. And select, let's say, the Kiro Week Challenge one. Do not select any of these workshops while submitting Kiro Challenge. Select the Kiro Week one challenge, write your name, write your GitHub repo, and then submit the technical blog. This is how you participate in the weekly challenges. This is where all of the previous workshops that are done are listed. And the video that I was talking about, art of possible using Kiro. If you don't know what Kiro is, if you want to learn more about it, and also win the Kiro Hero challenge on a weekly basis, you need to watch this video. It makes you a zero to hero in Kiro. So really excited for you to watch that, and you can come to this section to book your slot for the next workshop. Currently, the next workshop which is coming is completely booked out. We will have limited environments and seats for each of these workshops. So always hurry up when they go live, book it first. So this is how you can't book it, but this is how ideally it was supposed to be booked. Select one of the slots that you're comfortable with, enter your name, and then make the booking. That's pretty straightforward and simple on the platform. And yeah, any questions if you might have, I can just see at the comments. Okay, how many uh, members can be in a group? Sorry, are you putting it on the screen? How many members can be in a group
Yes.
to participate?
That is okay.
In the learning phase, it's more of an individual journey. But when you work in an enterprise environment, you get, like, a bunch of people you need to work with. So you will be assigned in a random group of 4 people just in the learning phase to try out the workshop. And in the hackathon phase, you are free to participate as an individual or have up to 5 members in your team. um, but all the details of the hackathon phase come out once we are done with the learning phase. But in the learning phase, you can register your slot individually and you will be allocated a team.
That is
Oh, you need to ask that to your user group leader. um, Reach out to the Delhi user group leaders, check with them when they are planning to do it, and if you need any help, you can always reach out to us on LinkedIn or on the email or anywhere else. Do we get AWS credits to deploy our solution in AWS? So the credits come more so in the building phase, where if your ideas are selected, like I just showed you the first round of shortlisting, then of course you will get some credits to build those solutions and deploy them on AWS and support in any way possible that we can. But for the learning phase, primarily since we are provisioning the AWS environments, you don't need any credits to learn with us. You could just book one of the slots, join us, and then you'll be able to do so. um, yeah,
And Shan, I have one more question. So, as we answered, right, like we can have 4 to 5 members in a group. Like, is it like all the members should be from India, or they can have anyone from other countries as well?
unfortunately, as the name suggests, it's AI for Bharat, and we've limited participation from India, and the builders ideally should be from India. So, yeah.
Got it. And even the group members, like, can it have a mix of professionals and students, or it's like strict students only group or professionals only group?
Right. So in the learning phase, when you're allocated a random team, that could be a mix of professionals or students, because we want the students to learn from professionals and professionals to see the nuances of students and how they build and everything. But in the hackathon phase, you need to have separate teams. Like only a group of professionals can participate in the professional track, and a group of students can do so in the student track. For the building phase, for the hackathon, ideally do not make teams comprising of students and professionals, because they will have separate tracks for both. Would you suggest non-techies to join this program? Oh, absolutely. I think non-techies should join this program, because we live in era of generative AI and AI where everything is evolving so fast, and we all need to catch up to enhance and improve our day to day. So this program is structured in a way, as I mentioned earlier, where if you have no knowledge of cloud, if you have no knowledge of AI, you can just start watching sessions, take your sweet pace, and upskill yourself to be able to build end-to-end Gen AI applications. And if that's not what you're looking for, at least you'll know how to improve your productivity using Gen AI in day to day. So I hope that answers your questions. Can teams be different from different states? Yes, it's a virtual hackathon. So find your friend in Kashmir. If you're in Kanyakumari, it's throughout the country. Be wherever you want to be. Since it's all virtual, you're feel free to choose your teammates from wherever you want to be. Do you
I
interact from India using citizenship or place or work study? No, ideally, I don't think we can check citizenship. We don't ask for that data. But if you're in India, if you're studying in India, I think you would be able to participate in the program. Does it affect my progress in hackathon if I missed any workshop or Kiro workshop? So the Kiro session is available to watch on demand anytime. If you missed it live, just go to the portal, click on the workshop catalog. It's listed there. Watch it now and watch it as soon as possible so that you can participate in the week one Kiro challenge. And for the bedrock related workshops, I would suggest you book the slots early so you get access to the hands-on environment. Otherwise, the videos and watching it would be available throughout the learning phase. So even if you miss something, don't worry about it. You can watch it on demand, and yeah, it shouldn't affect your journey. It shouldn't affect your journey at all. Group members will be allocated randomly by AWS, or we can form a group by ourselves. For the hackathon phase, we would urge you to find your teammates, make the groups by yourself. Once the hackathon phase goes live, you will be able to find your teammates and build your teams on the Hack to Skill platform. So find friends, get them ready. In January, the hackathon phase goes live. Come together and make a team. So we would not be putting you in a team, but we would want you to make that team and be comfortable who you want to build your solutions with.
Yes. Also, you can use this public forums like this user group, WhatsApp groups, and all those things to get you a new teammate. So you can find your teammate in your near locality, like say places in Madurai or Coimbatore. So you can all even you can work in person to submit for these hackathons and workshops.
Oh,
So
absolutely. That's a great idea, Pubalan.
and the last question is
We are first year students. We will build something new. We have little exposure to programming. Oh, that's exactly who we are trying to enable and upskill through this initiative. So, if even if you're a non-techie, if you're just a first-year student who has no previous experience or exposure to programming, start from scratch. Watch the first video that went live on the AI for Bharat initiative. It's called Introduction to Cloud, Introduction to the Fundamentals. Learn about fundamentals first and take your sweet time to progress into becoming a full-fledged uh, uh, person who can develop end-to-end applications. So the journey is designed in a way where if I don't know anything about cloud or AI, I can take progressive steps to upskill myself. The first session gives you introduction to cloud fundamentals. The second one teaches you about Kiro, which is an agentic IDE. So either if you're a coder who can review code, who's seen things, can go use the agentic ID to do so. And if you just want to jump into building prototypes, go to the vibe code section and start vibe coding, building, shipping things out. Then we teach you about Bedrock, which is an AWS AI service, and it allows you to do a bunch of things using multiple foundation models. So we teach you about that, and then we teach you how you can build an end-to-end full stack application with the front end, with the back end integration, and ultimately how you can build and deploy your own AI agents at scale. So if I don't know anything and I follow through religiously throughout this program, I think I will be able to build end-to-end applications. So same goes for you.
Okay, I think there is one more question regarding the participation.
I think this is more of a logistical question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I don't know the answer for it, but try registering. If you face any queries, reach out to the support email on the Hack to Skill portal, and they'll be able to answer your queries.
I think that's it. So, if you have any more queries, you can reach out to us or the support platform. We'll be happy to help you and walk you out of through the query. So, a special thanks to Ansh for walking us through the complete hackathon timeline with such clarity and insight. So, I hope your guidance has given participants the confidence to navigate the every stage of this challenge, right from workshops to the problem statement phase and the hackathon completion phase, and make most of this from this session. So, thank you for this. Thank you for joining us in today's session as we kick off for this A4 Bar hackathon. So, as we wrap up, I hope now the participants are well prepared to embark this new journey. They have the clear understanding of the theme, tools, challenges, and the milestones ahead. So, as you were set with building the AI solutions for Bharat. So, we can't wait to see your creativity, innovation, and problem solving, which you'll be bringing to this table. So, let's innovate with purpose and shape a better future for Bharat together. So,
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Bhubalan. And thank you so much to all of the people who've joined on a Sunday morning. I ensure if you stick around, it's going to be worth it. And thank you so much for having me, Bhubalan, and the AWS User Group Madurai for organizing this, and to the people for joining. So, see you soon.
thank you, Ansh. So, so if you want to have more, please stay tuned to our AWS User Group Madurai social handles. So we'll be conducting more workshops in the future. So if you want to participate in any person event, you should keep an eye out on. So thank you everyone for joining us today on this Sunday morning for this A4 Bar Hackathon Kickoff. So thank you.